Hi everyone! So today I just filmed my everyday makeup tutorial. This look is literally what I do every single day. I work in a professional setting, so I do like to look well put together, so I do this to work and for school. It's really easy. It takes about maybe 10 minutes with foundation and eyes and everything. So hopefully this helps some of you change your routine or add something to your current routine. So please keep watching. The first thing I do is I put on my foundation, which is what I already have on. Right now I'm using the 3-in-1 CoverGirl foundation. I absolutely love it. It's fairly comparable to the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, which is my all-time favorite foundation, except for a significantly cheaper price. So that's a good. So the first color that I'll be going in with is this color by MAC. It's called Woodwinked, and it's just a very sparkly kind of coppery color. And I go in with a flat brush like this, and I just pick up the product and I dab it on my lid. Use same thing to the other eye. Then I go with my next color, and this one's also from MAC, and this one's a soft brown, and it's just a pretty color like that. This one is really light, so if you tend to be a few shades darker than me in skin tone, I would probably go with a different color that's a tad bit darker, because this one is a really light color. And I go in with a blending brush like this, and I just pick up some of the product, and that's going to go in my crease. Just go back and forth. And you don't want to apply too much pressure, because if you apply too much pressure, it's going to concentrate the color in one area, and it's going to leave that really harsh line. So for an everyday natural look, we don't want harsh lines. So you just go back and forth. Do is my favorite dark color, and it's also from MAC, and this one's Handwritten. It's a very dark chocolate brown. With this one, you want to be very careful. I mean, it's definitely buildable if you're doing an like a going out look, but for an everyday, you want to pick up very little product. So I get an angled brush like that, and I just pick up a little bit, maybe twice, tap off the excess, and you want to use the angle like that, and just start off at the outer corner, and then gently, kind of in like circular motions, move it upward. And you want to just, again, circular motions. Again, don't put too much pressure. Too much pressure is going to concentrate the color on one area, and since this color is so dark, we want to keep it light. And that's pretty much my favorite for the brow bone for my skin tone is Ricepaper, because it's more of a yellowy based color, so it's not too bright. So then I use a small brush like that, and I pick up some of the product, and I kind of dab it in, and then I blend it out. Dab it in, and then just blend it out. You go in like so. Okay? So pretty much for eyeshadow, that's all I do. It's very simple. And so you go back with a clean shader brush like that, and you just want to kind of blend everything to make sure it all blends nicely. Just go back and forth, circular, gentle motions. Okay. So at this point, my next step would be mascara. My favorite mascara is the Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Mascara. But lately I've been doing fake eyelashes. Okay, so I just glued on my eyelashes. Again, I did the red, the Cherry Blossom 119, and so this is what they look like. Just a quick tip, anytime you apply fake eyelashes, especially when you're starting out, you always want to put liquid eyeliner over like the band to kind of hide the band. The one I've been using is the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and it just comes like that. So that's the one I put on. And then the next tip, you always want to put just a small bit of a mascara underneath, so your natural lashes blend nicely with the fake ones. So again, I'm using the Maybelline, the falsies, and you just want to put on a little bit, not too much. Same thing to the other one. Okay, and that's pretty much the eyes. The next step that I go in with is I do my under eyes. I had only applied foundation, but I never apply foundation under my eyes. That is only for concealer. So I will go in with my concealer. The one I've been using is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer. It looks like this. And so I just put a small dot like so on both sides. And I start off with my finger, gently patting it in. You always want to be really careful with your under eye area. It's the most sensitive part of your face. And we don't want to get them wrinkles. So I just dab it in. And this concealer is really thick, so that's why I always do it with my finger first, and then I go back in with a brush. So then after that, I do have oily skin, so I always make sure I set my foundation with any kind of powder. You can use a translucent powder or pigmented powder. Pigmented's going to add a little bit more coverage. The one I've been using is from Physicians Formula. It looks like this, and it is pigmented, so it is going to put out some color, but it's not, it doesn't add too much coverage, so it's not going to cake on. My favorite brush to apply a setting powder with is the e.l.f. powder brush, and it just looks like this. It's like a flat top kabuki. This is my favorite one to do it with, just because I feel like it gives you a really flawless finish. So I just pick up some of the product, not too much, and I start dabbing it in. I just dab it all over my face. And for the under eyes, you want to pick the smallest amount and just gently put a little bit. In the under eye, you never want to put too much product, or else it's going to cake up on you, and it's going to go into your fine lines. The next step, I start contouring. I don't do too much contouring, so I start off with bronzer. I do use the Nars Laguna bronzer, and it looks like that. And for that, I use just an angled brush like so. And I pick up some of the product and put it under my cheek. I'm going to put it in the hollows of your cheeks. Kind of define your cheeks a little bit more, make your face a little bit slimmer. That's pretty much for bronzer. And then I do my blush. The one I really like for an everyday basis is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, and it's in color Exposed, and it looks like that. It's like a mauve-y pink, so it gives you a very natural flush without it being too overpowering. So I kind of just dab it in and kind of blend it in with my bronzer or highlight. Again, I'm really oily, so I don't like to highlight like my nose or anything like that, but I go back with Ricepaper, the one that I used on my brow bone, and I pick up with this like angled brush, and I pick up some of the product and I just put it on top of my cheekbones. And it's not glittery, but it is lighter, so when the sun hits it, and then just right here, it's gonna glow nicely. So then the next step is I go back and since I've already had time for my concealer to kind of set in, I go back and I put a little bit of mascara on my bottom eyelashes, and just a little bit. If you put too much, that's when they start clumping up, and we do not like clumps. Just want to put on a little bit. Okay, and then, so that's pretty much the eye look and everything. The very last thing I do is I do my lipstick, and actually, I completely forgot the most important thing. Eyebrows. Eyebrows, if you have absolutely no time to do anything else, eyebrows and a few coats of mascara and you're good to go. Eyebrows can really put together a look, so it's really important to do eyebrows. The eyebrow kit that I have is from e.l.f. It's called the eyebrow kit. It's really inexpensive. It comes with 2 colors like that. Obviously, I use the dark color only, and it's like a waxy consistency, so you won't even have to go and buy a wax to put over like an eyeshadow color or whatnot. And I just do the stiff angled brush like that. I pick up some of the product and I just start putting it on my eyebrows. You want to, first of all, you want to kind of shape your eyebrow, and then you want to, and you're not picking up too much product, so you're just shaping it lightly, and then you're going to go in and fill in like sparse areas. So now the final step is lips. I use actually under my lipstick a balm. It's Nivea Smoothness, and I love this. It's super moisturizing. I would definitely recommend this like when you decide to exfoliate your lips, to use this afterwards, because when you exfoliate you need some sort of protection and healing, so this is really good. So just put just a little bit, not too much. I'm going to go with lipstick, and I think the one I'm going to use for today is from MAC, and it's Blanketty, and it just looks like this. It's like nude pinkish with, yeah, a nude with pink undertones. So it's really nice. And I just put some on. So this is pretty much the whole look put together. Again, I use this on pretty much as my everyday look. The only thing I might change is the blush or the lipstick, depending on how I'm feeling. But for the most part, these are pretty much the colors I've been sticking to on an everyday basis. Again, simple, easy, but you look well put together. So that's why I love it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if there's anything you'd like us to do. Again, we are hoping to do a little giveaway after we get 100 subscribers. So hopefully you guys help us get out there, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!